Pleasant day to everyone. Another task, another great learnings na naman. Tune in to Partido Mindoreños featuring Fieldwork Exercise number 3, Area Determination of Polygonal Field using tape. Common problem for a surveyor is the calculation of the surface area of a specific field. The fields are often irregular, which makes the recalculation of their areas difficult. In such case, fields are divided into a number of regular areas such as triangles or rectangles or any other kinds, of which the surfaces can be calculated with simple formulas. All areas are calculated separately, and the sum of these areas gives the total area of the field. This particular fieldwork aims to develop and acquire the skills of determining the area of a polygon in the field using tape by dividing the area into triangles. The following instruments and accessories will be needed in order to do the task. First is range poles, then measuring tape, then markers that can be either chalk or marking pins, and lastly, plumb bobs. This fieldwork is divided into 3 parts. Part A will be area determination by base and altitude. Part B will be area determination by 2 sides and an included angle. And lastly, Part C is area determination by Heron's formula. Part A, area determination by base and altitude. Step 1. The instructor assigns the location of 5 points in the field, and the students will mark these points with marking pins or chalk. Name these points, which will serve as the corners of the polygon, as A, B, C, D, and E. Step 2. The chief of party divides the polygon into 3 triangles by taking into consideration that the divisions should be easily measured. Name the triangles as A1, A2, and A3. Step 3. Measure the base of the first triangle chosen in the polygon using tape. Step 4. Then measure the length of the altitude of the first triangle. The determination of the altitude is part of taping operation, which will be discussed by the instructor. Step 5. Record the length of the base and altitude on table 3.1, area determination by base and altitude. To get the area of the triangle, divide the product of the base and altitude to 2. And step 6. Repeat steps 3 to 5 for the chosen second and third triangles of the polygon. To determine the whole area of the polygon, take the summation of areas of A1, A2, and A3. Part B. Area determination by 2 sides and an included angle. Step 1. The same field described in Part A, area determination by base and altitude, will be used for this method but changing the designations on the corners. Instead of using A, B, C, D, and E, we will use F, G, H, I, and J. Step 2. Divide the polygon into 3 triangles. Step 3. Measure any 2 sides of the first triangle chosen and record these measurements as sides A and B. Step 4. Determine the included angle between sides A and B and record these on table 3.2, area determination by 2 sides and an included angle. To get the area of the triangle, divide the product of side A, side B, and sine of the included angle to 1/2. Step 5. Repeat steps 3 to 4 for the chosen second and third triangles of the polygon. To determine the whole area of the polygon, take the summation of areas of A1, A2, and A3. Part C. Area determination by Heron's formula. Step 1. The same field described in Part A, area determination by base and altitude, will be used for this method by changing the designations again on the corners. Instead of using A, B, C, D, and E, and F, G, H, I, and J, we will use K, L, M, N, and O. Step 2. Divide the polygon into 3 triangles. Step 3. Measure all the sides of the first triangle chosen and record these measurements as sides A, B, and C on Table 3.3, Area Determination by Heron's Formula. Step 4. Determine the semi-perimeter of the first triangle by multiplying the perimeter of the triangle by 1/2. And to determine the area of the triangle, substitute the values of the semi-perimeter, side A, side B, and side C to equation of the Heron's formula. Step 5. Repeat the steps from 3 to 4 for the chosen second and third triangles of the polygon. And to determine the whole area of the polygon, take the summation of areas of A1, A2, and A3. Hoping you have learned from this episode. And again, this is Partido Mindoreños featuring Fieldwork Exercise number 3, Area Determination of Polygonal Field using tape. Adios!